always ready. I was born ready.
Hello, everybody. My name is Molly Downing. I just moved to El Paso within the last year, and God blessed me with a neighbor.
Uh-oh.
This is Kathleen Bourne.
Hi, I'm Kathy Bourne. No one is Kathy Bourne.
Kathy Bourne.
Kathy Bourne, yeah.
Kathleen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kathleen in my working days, I guess you would say. But yes, I as well have been blessed by a wonderful neighbor who has taught me so many different things, and where we kind of merged some thoughts together. I watching her with her scrapbooking techniques and showing off my cross stitch to her, and guess what? Guess what Molly did?
Yeah. So Kathy was teasing. If you've been to the attic or different places, you may have seen some of her sample stitching that she does for some renowned samplers. She the most gorgeous cross stitching you could ever come across. So she's gotten me into, and I mean into cross stitching. But I'm so excited to see what Kathy is doing with some of the paper crafts and metals and beadwork and things like that I could bring to the table. And together we have had the most fun. We're making floss drops. We're making floss books. Oh my God, I love them. And it's a mixture of paper and fabrics and cross stitching, and also our worlds have collided, and it has been so much fun.
And who doesn't love looking at pretty things when you're stitching?
Exactly.
Pulling floss from a beautiful floss book, or knowing that your top of your box is going to be embellished with beautiful beadwork. So what we did find is an awful lot of the papery scrap type things merges really well with our cross stitch. So we thought this would be a great opportunity to be a little bit different and merge some of those things together on a Flosstube. Maybe highlighting, of course, all of our projects, our work in progress, our fully finished items, some techniques that we picked up from each other along the way, and yeah, we've had some, even painting. Trying to copy someone's painting technique or color or staining, and we fall in love with what we see a lot of times. And I know even for myself, if I see a cross stitch pattern, I usually buy that pattern because of what the cover looks like.
Right.
And many times you get home and you start pulling the floss for it, or you pull the floss for it, and it's like, gee, it didn't really look a whole lot like that cover. So you tend to buy things or see things or want to duplicate things that you see. I think that we've done a really good job kind of merging our two loves together, if you will. So.
And I think, Kathy, that's what we're hoping to bring y'all, besides the fact that we're just having a blast doing this.
We've giggled a lot.
Oh.
She giggles more.
Okay. Anyway,
she's in a rabbit hole giggling now.
but what Kathy can bring is, of course, a lifetime of talent and cross stitching, and answer questions that you may have, or teach us a few things along the way. I'm more into the paper crafting, or the I'm hoping to share some tutorials on how to do things and all. But another thing I want to warn y'all about is I thought I was creative in paper crafting. I thought I was creative in multimedia things and all. This young lady comes over, takes some of my paper, takes some of my stuff. You will not believe some of the most gorgeous things she has created, which we're going to be sharing with you, that complement her cross stitching, that are just beautiful. So we're hoping to bring that wonderful mix of things, but it is based on cross stitching. We are filming at my house, in my craft room, which you'll see is kind of clean and based on papery things. Kathy's home is filled, and I mean from top to bottom, room to room, with the most gorgeous cross stitching that we hope to be sharing with you, I think, over time.
Definitely. We'll be taking some pictures and be inserting those in as we talk about them. I like to do, my love has always been reproduction samplers. I actually used to teach cross stitch. I worked at a needlework store for about 12 years back up in Wisconsin. I don't know if I ever told you that.
When she was 16.
When I was 12.
Yes, I was 12, I'm sorry. 12.
And funny thing about that is, I even did, do you remember the day when picture frames were fabric frames?
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh my God, I taught that class too. I mean, so I get my hands into all kinds of little things here. But again, I always go back to cross stitching, and I do pretty much monogamously stitch on one piece, one cross stitch piece, even though I might do paper crafting in between, or I might even throw in a small here and there, but a lot of times I like to stick with my cross stitch and finish that up. And now, of course, I've been using frames, old antique frames.
You won't believe the frames she does.
Well, and it's really fun.
It's
and
stunning.
I know a lot of people have commented about how expensive framing is, and without a doubt it is. And many people love to go that route. I, more power to them. I happen to like an old grungy frame, and I feel really good about myself and the frame when I can glue it back together, finish it up, and get the whole piece framed, and I do it.
And she does beautiful.
So I think that there's something that we might be able to share too with some of the framing that I've done and pinning and putting a frame back together and yeah.
I think you'll have fun along the way too. We've got some things we're going to show you.
We've
got some things we're going to show you that they're pretty funny. But anyway, so ladies and germs, it was a pleasure visiting with y'all today. We just want to let you know we're coming. We should have our first actual official Flosstube #1 up pretty soon.
#1.
But we wanted to just say hello and let you know we're heading your way.
Yeah.
And anything else, Miss Kathy?
No, just I one thing I do want to say is thanks to all the to the YouTubers out there who are YouTubing.
Oh my gosh.
We do know it takes an enormous amount of time and dedication to be able to put it together and really stay so true to their schedules and when they publish them. So we hope to be as good as some of you all out there already, but we look forward to this too, and I look forward to coming back and getting some things out there for you.
Okay. Well, I can't wait. Thank y'all so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
You know I'm going to do the please like and subscribe when you get a minute. If you'd like to see what's coming next from us, be sure and hit that bell and sign up for notifications. And if you'd like to leave a comment and see what you'd like to have us show you or to share with you or things, we will be glad to do it.
Absolutely. So yeah, thanks for joining us for now, and we look forward to coming back.
Okay. Y'all have a great one. Bye.
Thank you.